Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of the Hangs with Raj podcast, a podcast all about video games and pop culture in general. Today is a very special week. Again, every fucking week is special, isn't it? It's like my normal introduction now. You know why it's special? Not because it's fucking E3 next week, because Nathan's next to me and I can make sure he doesn't fucking fall asleep this time.
You can't stop.
Yeah, like, have you tried?
Yeah, you've tried.
He goes,
Remember
fuck
when we
'em.
went to watch Pacific Rim? I was like next to you, and I moved to the floor and slept on the floor. You couldn't do it
At the
with me.
movies.
No,
No, it
I was like,
Yeah.
the movies just sleeping on the ground like one of those kids
Mate,
doing countless.
Fucking
It's
challenge.
just,
challenge accepted.
it's Battle of the Five Armies all over again in a 24-hour marathon.
Fuck. Naps.
Oh
Yeah.
man, what movie do you want to sleep through? Battle of the Five Armies.
Dude.
Fuck yeah.
Fat Man on Batman. Mark Bernardin sat through 11 Marvel movies
Yeah,
for
that's
29
fine.
hours.
I've
And
watched like...
and then after that, they played Infinity War an hour earlier than everywhere else in the world. But I'm like, he just like, I had to watch it again
So
because the
good.
experience was just...
Yeah, it
Too
would
much.
fucking ruin it.
Mm.
And as you just heard, Ginger Boy is back as well. Hello,
Hey.
Ginger Boy.
What up?
Good day, cunt.
When's
So
the
yeah,
last time we all recorded together? Like
In the same room?
Yeah.
that time we talked about cum juice or apple juice
Oh
or something.
yeah, don't come in the juice.
Don't come in the juice. That's the one.
Yeah, good
Hey.
That's how you
Yeah.
ended it, yeah. Get your cum
Yeah.
out of my apple juice, something like that.
Yeah, no,
So, yeah, that wasn't that long ago.
It was
Yeah,
a while ago.
maybe a month or two. So this week, this is the week before E3. So we're going to talk about what we want to see at E3, what we're hoping to see, what we're predicting is going to be there. So this is like the pre-cum, and then E3 is like full ejaculation. So yeah,
Fuck.
prepare yourselves for
That's
the
cool.
pre-cum,
graphic.
boys.
And I like
Full
it.
ejaculation, not half.
No,
Like a
full ejaculation.
Cool. I'm currently at half mast.
I hope my wife is listening to this. Next door. Hi,
Yeah.
Jed.
I hope mine
Um,
is listening to this. If we're in the future, and I'm like, hey, if you ever love me, you gotta go back and listen to what episode are we on?
24?
Episode 24 of Hangs with Rod. Baby, I love you.
Baby, I love you. So what we're going to do, I know I've just brought in the fucking segments, but we're going to break it up because obviously it's fucking pre-cum week. So we're going to do our E3 predictions, and then after that we'll do some what you watching and some recommendations. Alrighty, let's get into it. So we're going to do it in order of the press conferences. First one is going to be EA. Who wants to go first?
Me.
Go.
Next topic.
And that's it.
Just an hour of them ruining my childhood.
Rehashing the same game.
Yeah, just telling me how I'm not gonna have to pay for shit, but I am gonna have to pay for it. You know what EA reminds me of?
What's that?
Do you remember that episode of Rick and Morty where there's like Satan, and he's got a shop and he gives people like enchanted objects, and they're like, "How much money does this cost?" He goes, "Let's just say you don't pay with money."
Yeah.
EA is like the opposite of that. They're like, "Let's just you pay with money and you get nothing."
We take your soul as well.
They take your soul and make you pay for it.
You pay to pay money.
Well, if they announce, because EA still has, like, they've got Respawn, yeah?
Yeah.
So if they announce what Respawn's working on Star Wars wise, that'll get me hyped.
Yeah.
Nothing else that EA is working on really,
No.
not
Not keen for
me.
Anthem?
Nah.
I have to see.
I'm keen because of the type of game that it is, but because EA is leading it, I feel like it's going to be a Destiny sort of thing where it's going to have like
But
all
it's
this
not-
potential.
It's BioWare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's OG BioWare. It's not
Mm.
reject BioWare that did Andromeda.
Yeah.
It's-
I can't remember where it was, whether I read an article or watched
It's fucking
a...
like Knights of the Old Republic BioWare.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, do you think they're going to show that?
100%, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much do you reckon they'll show? Because they
Like,
showed like a fair
Lot.
Well, that's-
Yeah,
the
they've
new-
already come out and said
Mm.
we're gonna go fucking balls deep. Gonna talk about Anthem. There's a big poster of like some big robot head that looks like fucking Bumblebee from Transformers.
Cool.
I'm keen because I'm thinking it'll be Destiny
Mm.
with a bigger narrative focus.
Yeah, true.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I reckon it'll be because yeah, not the biggest BioWare fan, but I've played most of their games, and I haven't been disappointed.
I remember hanging out with you heaps when you were playing Dragon Age 2, was it? Or the first Dragon Age, and then you skipped Dragon Age 2 and played a bit of Inquisition.
Yeah.
But I remember you played the first Dragon Age, and I remember just sitting there and just watching that in awe. Just
Such
like,
a good game.
so cool.
That's-
and then we were both
yeah.
super keen on Inquisition, but I don't think we really had the time to... You put a bit of time into it, didn't you?
Yeah, I played quite a bit of it, but
I
I
just
never
remember
finished
buying it.
those games because there's massive. Dragon Age Origins is the only one I finished
Cute.
somehow because it was incredible.
Have you guys both played Knights of the Old Republic?
Yes,
You both finished it?
I finished first one.
Same.
Yeah, sick. Good games.
Um,
Remaster would be nice. EA.
yeah.
Well, I mean, it's been remastered for iPad.
That's not remastered. That's re-fucked up. That's dodgy as fuck. I bought that.
Oh,
That's
really?
Fucking shit.
Control
Yeah.
games.
Didn't they put some of the older GTAs on iOS as well?
Yeah.
San
They
Andreas.
work really well.
San Andreas?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Chris
Shit.
played the fuck out
San
of it.
Andreas?
Yeah, San Andreas is on
Fuck
GTA
me.
3.
That's like the
It's so freaky. 'cause,
rehash
like,
on the PlayStation. You can get those
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
well.
It looks good as well because it's on a smaller screen.
Yeah, I bought
so
Warriors
Yeah,
on
shit.
PlayStation.
Yeah,
The
looks
Rockstar
good.
one.
Warriors.
Great movie and game.
What do you want to see from EA, Finn?
You know, I'm massively into sport. I want to see what they do.
Some sweaty balls.
sweaty
NBA Live 19?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
So I was talking to Bodie, one of our friends, at the gym today, and
Stop lying. You don't have friends.
yeah, true.
There's no one aside from us.
I
was talking-
stalked someone down and
I was
tracked. I was like,
talking-
"You want to talk about something?" Fuck.
I was talking to the weights.
Yeah, I was talking about how LeBron
Bodie.
James got announced for
LeBron
the
James
cover of
for 2K.
2K19.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
Oh, did you hear they're not doing the neighborhood this year? They're doing the city.
What?
is that
And
a
you
fuck-
have an entire city. No, I'm joking.
Oh, fuck.
You
I'm
know,
sorry.
like, they
I was
go
like-
one
I spent
step
like
further
5
every
minutes
time.
today explaining to Bodie how
country?
like it's a waste of fucking. It's just bullshit. It's just sitting there.
2K20.
And the reason I like it is
the
because
universe.
the special edition was LeBron like on a steelbook. I was like,
too
fuck, that's cool.
much.
But yeah, so LeBron's cover of 2K19, but
Yeah.
going off last year, how me and you, Rog, we both loved NBA Live. Like we played the shit out of
played
it.
the fuck out of it.
Simple, didn't take ages to get my like character leveled up. Like
It's
played
easy
one
to
season,
jump into. Like
Yeah.
I just jump in, play a few games, bang. I'm
played
done.
like one season, and my guy's like what 93 overall or something, which is crazy good. Because like when you play a sport game, like I know they're trying to like drag it out. Obviously that they've done 2K19, but like I want to win the championship in my first year. I don't play to be like average as fuck.
So,
Yeah.
but in a little bit. For somebody who doesn't play those games, but
yes.
enjoyed them in the past,
Yes.
if you guys were trying to sell to me which game to get
NBA Live.
next year,
For
you would pick
sure.
NBA Live over 2K?
110%. It
Why is
depends what
that?
they do, because 2K19 is literally you have a character, you create your character, cool. You jump into this neighborhood, so you have this like this neighborhood. You can walk around, you can go into different stores, you can spend like in-game currency. You can go to the gym and train, but you legitimately train. Like you go up to each individual exercise and do each individual exercise.
See, that sounds great in theory, but I feel like it would be a piece of
Exactly.
shit.
I played like
Not that, but like it just becomes too much
Mm.
to do when you just want to play a basketball game.
And the thing is as well, like then you have training for the team you get picked for, and you've got games as well. So and the thing is, I played
So this is like the single player mode.
single player mode,
Okay.
yeah, but also
career
But
the
you would
the
have like
neighborhood-
just the multiplayer where you could come and sit down and just play a
But
game.
that's the
yeah?
thing. Oh yeah, you have that. But like with that neighborhood thing, then there's the people running around are actually online characters. It's like
Okay.
online people like
Yeah.
us just running around the neighborhood.
Mhm.
So the neighborhood is like shared, but it's your own shit because you can go to like you can stand in the court and play like different variations like 2-on-2,
Yeah.
1-on-1.
They've got a hub world kind of like Destiny.
But the thing is, like I played maybe like 10 actual games, like 10 NBA games, like playing for Cleveland or whatever. And I did so for 10 weeks I did the training at the gym, I did all the shit around, and my guy is like still under level 70, which is
I don't know what
fucked.
that means.
So like you start off as level 64 or 63.
Oh, okay. Yeah, shit.
So like it
Cool.
would take a long time, like 10 games, like 10 weeks worth of a season.
Did that game suffer from like the microtransactions sort of shit?
Oh,
Where did
bad.
they, like,
if you
really
want-
want
It's
to
been
pay-
like that for quite a while though.
Yeah.
Like I've told Finn this before. Chris for the past few years he'll buy 2K, and then as soon as he gets the game, he'll put like $10 worth of virtual currency and then just upgrade his character straight away because it's not fun
because you can
because
like,
you're on an NBA
Yeah.
team and you're a piece of shit.
wide open 3, you'll miss just because you got
Fuck.
shit.
Like,
And in those single player ones, you can only play as your character, right? It's not like when you
Yeah.
in like just a multiplayer arcade.
So
game
your
where you
team,
can
like,
just-
you could kill it on the thing, and then because also you start off with really low minutes, you could be killing it, comes off, and then it's the CPU's playing, and your team can get fucked. So you can lose games without even playing.
Yeah.
So
Fuck.
it's a bit shit.
I feel like it just seems kind of cool. You know, you can obviously play as yourself and stuff. But like, for example, like I always mentioned, the last game NBA wise that I played was NBA Live 2007, and we got 2K7, but we couldn't play it because we couldn't afford a DualShock 2. So we had a PS2 that we played with DualShock 1s.
wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So I couldn't play Need for Speed Pro Street or Carbon or 2K7.
Mm.
Yeah, 2K7. It was a 2K7, 2K8.
Yeah,
one of them.
2K7
Live, you
is
will,
with
like, 100%.
Shaq on the cover.
Yeah,
Man, we had all the games burned. So it was a white disc that said NBA.
that's amazing.
So
Yeah.
Shaq.
Shaq,
Yeah.
Shaq Attack.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
just a
so-
white panel.
With live, 100%. Like if it ends up being the same thing. So with live, it was like they had a street mode, and like a league mode,
Yeah.
which was like, and it was like same character, but you could play. the
So
street games.
it's not different modes as
Yeah,
such.
yeah.
It's
Same
your
mode,
career.
but-
You can choose to go off and do some
Street
like
ball,
street comps, or you can go into the league and just play NBA. But it's still in the same career
So the
mode.
stuff you do in league and like level up, it carries over into your league as well.
Could you
That's
put
what I mean.
down like 2K18 and then pick up NBA Live 18 and the controls are the same?
Basically the exact same. The only thing,
Yeah,
the
very
only
similar.
difference I noticed was like the shooting felt a bit funny on 2K this year. They changed the
2K
shooting.
really
like,
pushes like realistic. That's what they want, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like they've expanded a lot, which can be good for some people. I was just looking for something where I just go in, play a basketball game.
time
Yeah.
poor people
That's
should
it.
not play
Like
2K.
I play for like 15 minutes. half an
Graphics
hour.
wise, they're both the same. Or
was-
I remember when I compared NBA Live 7, Live 07 to 2K7. 2K was like miles ahead.
I think they're pretty.
I haven't played 2K.
Pretty similar
You've
now.
played both.
2K, they spend. I think they have a bigger budget. So
Yeah.
They
like,
have that weird
it's getting
shit
to
where they
the
talk
point-
at the end of
Yeah.
games. So
I
it's
don't
awkward.
like it. It's so janky as
Mm.
fuck. That what's her name? Doris Burke.
Yeah.
She's just like,
Her voice is so manly.
yeah, we're talking to LeBron James. And you're just like, what the
What the
fuck, man?
But yeah,
The
so
broken
with
animatronic.
with them,
bitch.
I'm thinking, yeah, I just want to see
Shitty
some.
Jurassic Park.
I want to see what
Yeah.
they do, which like, I don't know, with EA in general with sports. Like, I want to see what they do with like NHL, FIFA. If they
Did you finish the journey?
That
Yeah,
is what I
completely.
was actually another question I was going to
Man,
ask. 'Cause-
love it so
so
much.
the Journey Part 2,
So it was like I
It'll
played
be part
FIFA.
3.
they're going to do another one.
So I played
Probably.
FIFA
It's been
17,
working out pretty well.
and they started that journey where you play as this guy called Hunter,
I
Alex
watched you
Hunter.
play a bit too. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, and it's just you play the games and you progress your character. So he starts off in like the small leagues. You work your way up in the first game of FIFA 17, FIFA 18. You go to play. You play internationally, but like in a Premier League kind of club, but in Spain or whatever.
Yeah.
So I moved over there. You get to choose as well. And then the next one, they like the way they finished. Spoilers. I don't know if anyone gives a fuck. But the way they finished, that one was you're about to get called to do international. So then next year when I get it, I'll be playing internationally. And the thing is, my specs and my attributes carry over into
Carry
the
over.
game.
Oh,
Mm.
cool.
Oh, that's cool.
So like my guy, like when I play again, because when I play with Alex, it's like I finished the season mode. It took me about maybe like 6 months of playing
Mhm.
because I have like really long games because I want it to carry over. Like, but it'd be cool because then I can jump in and feel fresh again. And
I love games that do that because obviously you've got games that carry story over, but in games where everybody plays it differently, I love things that like sort of take into account what you've got. Like to sort of sidetrack just for like a couple of minutes here. You would have played. You've played most Pokemon games. I know Finn hasn't really, but did you have Pokemon Black and Pokemon Black version 2 or Pokemon Black and White and the version
Yeah.
2s?
Yeah.
Did you import your data from Black or your version 1 into version 2?
I can't remember if I did or not.
I remember
probably did.
I remember playing Black and White and just feeling not great about the game. Just being like, this is pretty. I don't like the Pokemon. I don't like the world. But I had my character in that. When I imported my data into Black version 2, which itself was a massive hassle, you had to like connect your DS to Wi-Fi and create like a Dreamscape account, upload it to the computer and all. It was a hassle, but I did it. And I remember when I finished the main story, or when I was doing the main story actually. For example, Joseph, my brother, hadn't imported his data, and it would say some guy he took down Team Galaxy, a year or 2 years ago, whatever. But in mine, it'd be like some guy. I think his name was Nathan. He took down Galaxy 2
Oh.
years ago. And then at the very end, it sends you to like the top of this mountain. You go all the way to the top, and your character from the original game is there waiting for you. And he's like, hey man, I heard you're really good. Do you want to battle? And he's got your Pokemon and your Pokemon's moves and stuff.
Yeah, I don't
You
know
fight
if I
him like
did
that? I think they did something similar with
They
like
definitely
Platinum
have
and
both.
Leaf Green and stuff, where
Yeah.
Red would show up too. But I love games that actually take into account that you have.
You've played before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Well, that's what they're doing. So that's going to carry over third year now, which it's going really well because I like it because with sport games like that, they're realizing that people like having a narrative and like having a character, and I like that I didn't have to create the character; it was made for me,
Yeah.
and I like him. Like I'm interested to see what happens next year. Like this year,
Yeah.
they did the same thing last year with Madden. There was a story mode called Long Shot, and you start off as like a rookie in high school. I completely forgot about it. I really want to get it.
You didn't.
Oh, I was
get
actually going to
I
ask
didn't
if
get
you'd
it,
played it.
No,
I
reckon
heard.
I'll
I
get
heard
it
it
on
was
sale.
average in the sense that you would play that, learn to do certain things, but it's not the actual controls and things like that
Oh,
that you would use when you're just playing like
Oh,
your
really?
season mode or
that's a bit strange.
online and shit like that.
I might get it. I might
which, yeah, I think is
maybe
weird,
check
but-
like Gumtree because someone would probably be getting rid
Oh
of
yeah,
it.
for sure.
But yeah, I'm just keen to see what they do
Yeah.
with like all the sport stuff. They have like the sport. They're doing them really well. They
Yeah.
are, and the fact that they're killing it because they're literally the only thing they don't kill is basketball. And this year, I reckon they fucking shat all over 2K because everything sport wise, EA is killing it.
I remember not hearing about NBA Live for the longest time, and then this
Yeah,
year or
they
last
stopped,
year
they stopped making them.
just came back.
because they were just
Yeah.
struggling. They were like 2K is
They
way
were
too
fucking.
popular.
They were shit. They were like broken games.
Yeah.
They I think they stripped it all back, realized what works well,
Yeah,
what people aren't
100%.
liking about 2K. Because I think 2K is all about, they're making so much money because that's all people play.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm hoping NBA Live can start pushing them out of the way.
I reckon we're gonna see they're gonna emphasize a lot on not having microtransactions and things like that. Trying to get
For all their
people
games,
like
right?
I don't
have
know.
faith in them again. Because they've already started with Battlefield. They're like, we don't have season passes, we don't have loot boxes. I don't know how exactly that Tides of War thing is going to work. I'm interested to see how they make it work.
So much money that they're potentially missing out on. Like, that's a big business decision.
Yeah, so
Like when you got things
yeah.
like GTA, which it's literally the biggest.
Yeah, but
game,
you got to
like,
you got to
making
do
much
it
money.
properly. Like if they find a good way of doing it, it's just the way they're doing it is just like fucking over their customers.
I mean, that's the thing is, I played a lot of like GTA online, and I've never spent $1 on it.
Yeah,
Like, I thought about it to get like a particular car or something like that. I was like, oh, maybe, but I didn't, and I've still played it and enjoyed the hell out of it. But what's the name of the CEO, dude? That really douchey looking guy.
The EA guy.
Satan.
Yeah. So Satan. Now, there's been a lot of stuff where they're like, we're not abandoning microtransactions. Like, they're adamant that it's going to be a thing.
Yeah,
I guess in some...
it work. That's the thing. Like they've done it for ages. We've talked about their sports games and things like that. Like you want to get into that mode, that's why you're into.
yeah,
That's
FIFA
fine. That
Ultimate Team.
works for FIFA. Whatever. Like I can play FIFA and just play the mode that I want. It's not gonna sort of like tarnish my experience. Whereas with Battlefront 2, it was like if you don't put any money, like you're pretty much fucked. And then they try to come back, and it just they've
Yeah,
pretty
I
much
just-
I've
I wanna
barely-
see them-
abandoned the game now.
I want to see them just stop this whole, let's give you something shit and then fix it, and
Yeah.
love us because we fixed it, and just be not shit from the get-go.
Yeah,
That's all I want.
that's what I reckon they're gonna do at this year's E3.
Do you reckon they're going to be like really... Like, do you remember when they announced Battlefront 2 and they were so like... I don't know the correct phrase, but like, like up themselves? Like, yeah, we have no season pass and none of this and none of that for Battlefront, and we've got a story mode. And then, they came out and it was like... But they just like pat themselves on the back so much, like Jake was saying last week, where they put a lot of emphasis into, look how good we are because we're doing something for you. It's like, fuck off.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm right because obviously they'll make everyone happy.
I'm hoping you're wrong.
Fix their shit. Whatever, you fucking hater.
Bill
Anything
Hader.
else on EA?
Is there anything else big
Let's-
coming out with apart
I-
from Anthem?
I'm keen to see what Respawn, if Respawn come out and talk about the Star Wars game they're working on. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty keen on Anthem for sure. I want to see what.
Yeah, I feel like my hopes
What
and
it's
dreams
like.
for Anthem need to be tailored, and they need to be like kept nice and low, for them to surprise me, because
Yeah.
right now all I can think is they're just going to EA the fuck out of it. And if they do that, then they can EA to my dick. Haha. Eat my dick.
Good one.
Jimmy J.
Nobody else.
Next one after that, we've got Microsoft. Good old Microsoft. What are they going to do this year? I feel like I've just like...
I've lost all faith.
Yeah, I've just lost
Man,
hope. I'm just like, mate,
like,
you do you.
Yeah.
Like, you... I don't know. Like,
Is Anthem exclusive to Microsoft?
nothing.
It's not exclusive?
No.
Okay.
but it's gonna be like, I'm guessing it
It's
looks
like-
like,
They must have
it looks like a PlayStation game.
They must
no,
have a deal with Microsoft.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It looks like the Destiny of Microsoft, where it'll probably be
Mm.
like, you get extra stuff if you play on Xbox.
Because it was shown, remember, was it revealed at the Microsoft one?
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, I think it was.
yeah, and then they talked a bit more at the EA one. Definitely not exclusive. Yeah, Microsoft. Like, the thing with Microsoft is, obviously, yeah, they have Xbox, but they also have PC. So they're at a point where I don't think they give a fuck. Like, you can buy an Xbox if you want, but we know we have the PC market. Like, we dominate that. Well, kind of, because it's still fucking Steam, obviously. But with Sony, they care that you buy their PS4s, where
Yeah.
Microsoft has got a bigger ecosystem, so I don't think they care as much if
They
they
still
sell.
care massively about you buying an Xbox though.
I don't think they do,
Hugely,
man.
For
Hypothetically.
sure.
I don't think they do.
Because then it's like, then it ends up being like the console war. Like I think they thought by doing the whole cross-play thing
Yeah.
and having like with the thing, like, you're literally the only person I know that plays on PC. Like, no one I know, like old school, like gamers that I've known for ages, like, and pretty much every single person that played Xbox, because I had a 360. And
Yeah.
that was my, like, Microsoft was my thing, and then no one I know has like a Xbox anymore. Like, sales for Xboxes would be like a big part of their like finances, man. Like, and like the games and everything, because
Hypothetically, if I
Oh, they
never-
don't play PC anymore?
no, they don't play PC anymore. They play PlayStation. Like, heaps
No,
of
there's
people.
still
I know.
heaps of PC players, man. Like,
Oh, there's heaps of PC players.
Yeah.
But I just mean like,
yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, if you like, they've got to a point where it's kind of in a weird area where I can go, hey, this game's available on here, or I can play it on Xbox. If I buy it on computer, chances are it's cheaper, and I can take my laptop, like, wherever I want. I can play in my bedroom if I want. I can play here.
yeah,
So it's kind of like this weird thing where it's like, yeah, I can play on both, but
you were pretty much like, when's the
I'll
last time you
have
turned
better
an Xbox on?
specs on the
Yeah,
computer.
Because you have OG Xbox. You have like,
Yeah.
But that means every
Last
single
time I played it
time-
was when we
Yeah.
came back from Great Ocean Road, and I played Forza Horizon for like half an hour.
Yeah, it was the same with me.
Feels.
Yeah. We're also playing at the same time.
What are they going to show?
They need to show, like, honestly, if they're like, ooh, Halo, I'd be like, fuck, don't care. If they're like, ooh, Dead Rising, oh, fuck, don't care. If they're like, because that's on.
That's what's
everything
going to
else.
happen.
And like, they need to show like a new IP that's like.
They'll be like
mind-blowing.
Crackdown 3.
No one cares. It's
Is
taking
it-
too long. They're
Is that
already
real?
fucking. Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Is that coming out?
Like, nothing they do, nothing they have in their repertoire, I give a fuck about. Honestly, like Microsoft. What could
Why?
they do that they've done before? Like,
It's supposed to be a new Fable.
Fable,
Don't-
maybe, depending on what they did with it.
Yeah.
That might be, but there's nothing I can think of in their library of games that I'll be like, fuck, like mind blown. Like when
Yeah.
like Halo feels like they've just overdone the fuck out of Gears. They've done the fuck out of Gears. Like,
Yeah.
it's just
It's just
Yeah.
like their exclusive is just like
they're
old
dry, man.
franchises,
They're like, they've
you need
squeezed
new
them.
IPs.
They squeezed the fuck out of them. And then you've got PlayStation, where there is so much. They've got so many things to draw from,
Yeah.
exclusive wise.
Do you guys know Shadow of the Tomb Raider? Is that going to be a timed exclusive?
No,
Or
it's on
something?
both.
No.
Cool.
They
From
would
the-
have had
from
to
the get-go.
pay through the arse for that as well. Like, with
That would have been one of the years that
It's on
Microsoft would have done
everything.
decently.
But when
Like,
you think about
you
it,
bought an Xbox.
when
or
you think
got
about
an
it,
Xbox
like, I would have done it. But like when you, I was gonna say, like, when you think about it, they were so smart because I bought an Xbox and I got into that ecosystem because of that. But then I bought a fucking Xbox One S and it literally just sits there. And the only cool thing about it is that it makes Gears of War noises. And like I'll like lean on the controller, it turns, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I'll turn it on, and there'll be 800 things of fucking updates and shit. Oh man. Roger's just pulled out a Gears of War 4 code I gave him 2 years ago that he still hasn't entered.
as well as his penis. He pulled that out as well.
Dusty.
Both of them are dusty.
Yeah, I am not keen for Microsoft at all.
What are they
Like,
going to
zero.
show? Like what? I'm hoping that they do something that's going to be like, mate,
Maybe they got like an
you
exclusive
thought we were going to have
comic book
nothing?
thing or something.
There
I
you
don't
go,
know.
motherfucker. Because they
They've got
don't
the
have
Prime.
they don't have a new machine. They already have the One X.
Yeah.
The what?
Still dumbest.
I
name
forgot that was the
ever
thing as well.
fucking heard.
The One S or the One X?
The
Sorry.
One X.
One S?
Xbox One X.
It's like, mate, like imagine your mum's going shopping for a new console for you, and you're like, yeah, looking for an Xbox for my son. Yep. Do you want a One S or a One X? What?
Then think about this. Do you want the Xbox One S or the Xbox Scorpio? It's like, oh,
Yeah.
Scorpio, yeah.
Could have just called it Pro or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
PlayStation Pro.
Like,
yeah,
I'm trying to think of
completely rip them
the
off.
correlation.
They just
Scorpio sounds
trademarked
cool.
Pro.
Scorpio sounds
Nobody
cool.
can call anything Pro anymore.
But everyone would have just
I reckon it
given
would
a
have
shit.
been cool if they called it Scorpio.
Yeah.
Would've been
Fucking
amazing.
idiots.
Every single
Hey,
time
but
they
you can
do...
get a Scorpio edition of the Xbox One
What
X.
was the PlayStation Pro, like,
Neo.
Neo? Fuck, that was cool as well. Every single time they think of,
Yeah,
like...
but Pro is like, eh. It's like,
But
you know
again,
you're getting a better version of the PS4.
It comes
Yeah.
to that as well. Like, I mean, they're not just marketing to us who know what we're buying. They've got to market to, like, parents that are buying
Yeah,
gifts for
exactly.
kids over
That's
Christmas
what
and
I'm
shit. Like,
thinking,
That's
that's
what
when
I
all
mean
this
by
stuff
thinking
gets
It's
about
announced.
biggest
It's
fucker.
fucking
Yeah, exactly.
Did I-
No, it's
did-
fucking stupid.
did I
but
ever
Pro
tell you-
and PS4 makes sense because
Oh, that
somebody
makes
could
sense,
just go
yeah.
and be like,
I
"Oh,
just
my
like
kid's
Neo.
12. What the fuck do I need a Pro for? Get him a normal one." They won't know the fucking
Yeah.
difference.
Which
They
is
will.
bad marketing again.
Ah, because that's the thing. Is like not everybody needs a Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. It's only like,
Like
Well, yeah,
Decole's getting a
compared to
PS4.
4K.
He's
Yeah, I
not
was
getting
going
a
to
Pro.
say, well, Decole messaged me before and was like, oh, should I get a Pro?
I
And
said
then-
no.
And then I said the same thing. I was like, no, get a Slim. And she's just like, wait, there's more options? I'm like, yeah, Slim. I'm just like, way better for you.
It's
Like,
just the
you don't
normal.
need a
It's just
chunky
got
ass.
PS4
Like,
now,
it
isn't it?
weighs less.
yeah.
The slim PS4 isn't that just PS4?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just PS4 and PS4
The
Pro.
small one, yeah. PS4, PS4 Pro. That's the PS4
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, they
So
don't
cheaper-
do the old ones.
Cheaper, smaller, quieter. And
Yeah.
if you don't have a 4K TV and you don't give a fuck that much about graphics,
She does, but I don't think she'll be playing heaps of games.
no. Yeah.
Hers will be more like, well, she can't use it for 4K DVDs.
Yeah, that's the
Mm.
shit thing. I
Yeah,
kind of
but-
wanted to tell her to just wait.
We also talked about it as well, and I was like,
2 years.
I don't think, like, the whole prospect of buying 4K DVDs, well, 4K Blu-rays, Ultra HDs.
Literally, the only
Like, I
reason
don't
I
see the
get
point.
it is because they're always steelbooks.
I haven't, like, seen
I
a
don't know.
Steelbook.
Majority.
No, I normally
they're-
see Steelbooks at a Blu-ray,
I
and then...
pre-ordered Infinity War, and that's only 4K steelbook.
Fuck.
Really?
Yeah,
God damn
it was like $45.
See, for me, I'm just like, if I'm going to get something in 4K, or I'm going to watch something in 4K, I'm going to watch it on my PS4, and I'm going to stream it.
Well, even
Like, Netflix's 4K is insanely good.
my 4K Spider-Man from the UK I bought, like,
What?
the fuck? It, like, really weird. So, classic, another Xbox shit story. Sorry to
Can you
get
tell the
sidetracked.
whole thing?
What do you mean?
Like, or you turned it on for the first time, update.
Oh, yeah, fuck. So, try and do, like, 2-minute rundown. So, I bought a 4K DVD, 4K thing in the UK of Spider-Man Homecoming. And I was like, cool. And me and Nathan were like, oh, fuck, let's watch it. So, chuck it in my Xbox turns on, there's an update for the Xbox. I was like, okay, cool, no worries, quickly update it, sweet. Chuck the disc in, and it's like, you don't have the player, you have to download the player for this. Download the player for the Xbox. Finally downloads. I'm like, fuck, okay, no worries. And then I chuck the thing in, me and Nathan are watching it, it's all good, real vibrant, nice colours, all good. Turn it off. Maybe a week later we come back to it, turn it on, go back into the thing again, the player, and it's dark. Like, it does not look right. It looks dull and like just washed out. Checked all my settings on my TV, checked all the settings on the Xbox, switched it off, switched it back on, and it just looks retarded. I'm just like, and now I can't
What?
watch it. Yeah,
Really?
Weird as.
Oh, what?
Like, as in I can't watch
Like,
it. As
he
in
doesn't want to
looks,
watch it, yeah.
looks bad. Like,
Oh,
I would
wow.
rather watch it on like
That's annoying.
standard def TV with a shitty antenna.
Fuck.
Channel 10 with ads. Yeah, fuck you Xbox. But yeah, Microsoft, I don't know what they're gonna do, man. Like, I am not excited for it at all. I don't even
They have to have something like,
huge.
fuck.
Either exclusive that they've ripped off someone else, or
Yeah.
they have to have like a new IP of maybe something we care about, like say like a comic book property or something big that people give a shit about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we'll find out. Because that's the thing as well. Like, Sony are doing 5 days of
Yeah, it's like 4 new announcements, one every day until we...
one every day till E3. So like they can do that because they can afford to leak 4 different things over the space and then have the time to spend on the things we already know that are coming out.
Yeah.
And then Microsoft need to have like the surprise and excitement behind it, which I don't know how many people are that excited
I
about.
think the only good thing that you've got going for Microsoft right now is they are in prime position to like if they have a killer IP or a killer something, like right now is the best time to launch it because nobody expects anything from them.
Yeah,
They need
that's
more
what I'm
than
thinking.
they need.
That's what
The
I'm
thing as
hoping
well,
they
though,
do.
Yeah.
like, they need more than one. Like one IP is not going to
Yeah,
help.
they
them.
put a lot of faith in like Sea of Thieves and
That crashed hard, and then
It
God of
did.
War came out. Like,
Mate, that made them fucking heaps of money.
really?
Yeah,
Are people still playing that?
yeah.
What the fuck?
it's like a
Oh shit! I thought all I've seen
Like,
is
it's
people
not-
complain about it.
No,
on
that's
it.
not
yeah.
fucking
There's a lot of people
heaps.
complaining,
Oh,
but
shit.
like
I knew it sold heaps, but I meant like I thought a bunch of people like just losing interest. Like it wasn't a game that they could.
I
sit
feel
and
like
play
it
for
would have
ages.
been
It-
like a
like-
massive install base that would have tapered off quickly, but they've got a pretty steady amount of.
Like I was
players.
saying in one of one of the podcasts, I'm pretty sure, or offline or whatever. It caters to a different kind of audience, I guess, who like play games where they make their own fun.
I know
It's
what
like
you mean. Yeah.
people playing Minecraft where like you just have the game and then you
Mm.
make your own.
But it's nothing like if
Fun,
they were like,
yeah.
"Oh, Sea of Thieves 2," like the majority of play base would be like, "Eh."
Oh, yeah,
The people
sure.
playing obviously are gonna
Oh,
keep
yeah,
playing,
yeah.
and they'll be like, "Oh, sick, Sea of Thieves 2."
But,
Like,
yeah, I don't know if they. I was playing Fortnite with a mate the other night, and he was like, "Man, do you have Sea of Thieves?" I was like, "Nah, man, I'm not real keen on it." He's like, "Why? But it's so much fun." And it's like he's.
if we played it together, like I think we should get it maybe when it's cheap as fuck, and then we'll maybe play
I,
it together.
I don't want it.
You don't want it all.
Nah,
I still
I
want.
look
that
at it
other-
and I'm like, I
Yeah.
kind of get it, but I'm like 100% I'd get over that in like a week.
yeah.
I'm like, okay, I've
We'd
seen
have to
it,
play-
it's like,
I put a lot of
there's
thought
no-
into that game. Like I nearly like got it.
I was
and
ready to buy it.
reactivated my Xbox.
We were
like,
ready
that's
to
the thing.
buy it a year before they released the beta.
Yeah.
No,
And
I
then
was good. Remember I was talking about getting Game Pass?
Oh, you mean after, so you could play that?
I was gonna get it like the week before it came out. I was really keen on it,
And then it came out, and
I looked into it. I was like,
because even I
Yeah.
said like the alpha and the footage I saw of the
Yeah.
fully finished game was the same thing,
yeah,
which is bad. Like an alpha should be very bare bones
god damn it.
compared to the finished like polished game that they've been working on for like 3 or 4 years. But yeah, that was
They had State of Decay 2 that came out not long ago,
No one
and
gives
they
a fuck
like
about
tried to
that.
fucking make it this massive thing because
yeah. I
it's
saw so much
exclusive.
promotion for it, and I was like,
It's like borderline like an indie game.
uh,
Like it's a $50
did you see the
game.
collector's edition for it?
No Man's Sky.
Yeah,
The shit face zombie. I was like, ugh, looks horrible.
yeah, but
So bad.
like
I think
I
I'm just
haven't,
trashing
I
Microsoft.
haven't played the first one either. But from what I hear, it's like it's good for what it is, but it's real buggy and stuff. But it's good, like it's fun.
Yeah, I guess for me, like
Yeah.
right now, I think
No interest in it.
when you talk about Sony and Microsoft 3 years ago, it was like they're heated head to head,
Yeah,
and then it's just like
Is it PlayStation?
Sony has bulldozed them over. I reckon. I don't reckon Microsoft is anywhere near them at all.
Isn't PS
no, I didn't know it.
PS4 and stuff came out 4 years ago, didn't they?
Yeah, about 4 years ago.
Were they neck and neck when they came out?
When they came out, the thing is like a lot of because it was kind of close.
It was already like you remember Microsoft this thing where it's like, hey man, you can like watch TV and do all this shit, and like we won't let you, we'll restrict you on.
You can sell
like,
your game 3 times and that's it.
yeah, so retarded.
Yeah, that's it. Remember that?
Yeah.
Man, that was like
kind of fucked
I
them
was
over from the start. So from the get
devastated
go,
when
they
they did that. I
were
was like, "Fuck you,
one
idiots!"
step behind.
And then Sony was like, "Thank you so much." Because when they were bringing up, like when they're talking about Xbox One X as well, they were like, there was like, this could be like the thing that takes over. But it's like, when you look at an Xbox One X and a PS4 Pro, like I'm always gonna go to the Pro. The IP is just Sony's IP. Like God
yeah,
of
it's
War,
like it's a
full
better
stop.
machine, but you got
God of War
nothing
full
to play
stop.
on
Like
it.
they have that, but they have like so many other things they can draw from.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah. To finish it up, just no.
Please
not
do
keen.
something good.
I hope they do. It'd be nice
Yeah.
to see it. It'd be a good of competition because it makes Sony strive to be better
Yeah,
and be more customer focused, which they are.
Competition in this industry, or most industries, especially in technology, is literally the best thing that we could ask for. So everybody's trying to be better than everybody else. I mean, you just got like Xbox and PlayStation constantly competing, and then just Nintendo fucking off and doing their own thing,
Which is kind of good as well because
I love
they
that.
can just chill out and
Oh, yeah.
just focus on some nice.
Nintendo has so much fucking
Quality
money
times.
to blow that even when the Wii U tanked, they were like, oh well,
yeah.
fucking
That's
next.
so crazy. They just
Yeah.
spent so many years at like
They're
killing
so
it.
cute.
There was a bunch of like analysts and stuff. Like there's a dude called Michael Pachter
Yeah.
who does a bunch of that kind of stuff. Who was like, Nintendo's going to crash and burn. They're going to become a third party. Like the only way they're going to survive as
Maybe
a
like
company is
Sega.
if they do third party content for other people, like putting Mario and stuff on PS4 and Xbox.
Yeah.
And Nintendo was just like, nigga.
How about we kill it? Like man, that fucking that Switch announcement. Like when they
crying.
announced it, I was like, just
They're
too
just
good.
like so special though. Like I love it. They're just like
they do some shit
adorable.
stupid.
There's a rumor that's going around at the moment. Like it sounds really dumb, but
Mm.
like I could see it being real.
Okay.
So
what is it?
there's a rumor that Fortnite's going to come out on Switch,
Okay.
but you know about what Fortnite was before it became Battle Royale, yeah?
No.
Really? Okay.
I mean,
so
maybe you said it, but I wasn't paying attention.
So Fortnite has been in development for like 7 years, and
Yeah.
it was going to be, well, it was this thing where it's a tower defense game, so you build your own fortress,
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually. I
and then
don't
there's
know.
waves of zombies that come,
That's
and then
kinda
you go
cool.
defend your
Yeah.
fortress. That was the game.
Yeah.
That was Fortnite, and then like didn't do too well, and they were like, "Oh, PUBG's doing this thing.
Fuck.
Let's do the same thing." And now it's like the most popular fucking game ever. So, the rumor is, it's gonna come out on Switch,
But
and
it's
it's
just the
gonna
other
have the other mode,
And not the.
not Battle Royale. And I was like, "That's so dumb," but I could see Nintendo doing
Man,
it.
they did FIFA.
I would not be
like I told you
surprised.
before, they brought out FIFA with no career mode, which is one of the peak of that game.
I was like, "Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised."
Have you seen in the past 6 months, PUBG's like player base is more than halved.
Really?
They're like
Fuck.
officially suing too, aren't they?
Yeah.
I swear I saw or heard something about that.
Yeah, there's
Um,
been things about like.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it? There was another article that I read that was kind of like funny because the Fortnite is made by Epic Games, yeah,
Yep.
Yes.
Epic Loot.
and Epic Games created Unreal Engine,
Yes.
and PUBG runs on Unreal Engine.
Yes, that was the
I was
initial thing
What?
where they're like, "Mate, you just copied us, and like you can do stuff, and like not give us access to the engine, and like do things ahead of us because we're competing against each other, and you own the fucking engine." And Fortnite's like, "Mate, we like said we made the game because we really enjoyed your game, and we're trying to do something as well." Like,
It's just a game mode. It's like
Yeah,
not
like, calm
letting
down.
Battlefield or like Call of Duty do team deathmatch because another
and
game
then,
doesn't.
yeah, fucking
clutching at straws, man.
blew up.
Yeah, that'll be-
Like,
PUBG's gonna
no.
crash and burn hardcore. And that's another thing that Xbox was
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Like they could do something with that.
maybe,
Or
but
maybe.
like
We'll see.
I couldn't see myself if I was to pick because I've played PUBG and I've played Fortnite. I would 100% go to Fortnite. It's just
Yeah.
so much more fun. Like PUBG's just too, I don't know, bare.
Who's the next thingy?
Yeah, all right. Let's move on. I don't have anything else to say about Microsoft.
Fuck you.
You don't do it.
No, I was
Nobody,
actually
nobody
ready
has
to go.
nobody has anything else to say about Microsoft.
Yeah,
Not even
nah,
Microsoft
let's
has anything to
move.
say.
They're
about
just
Microsoft.
like crickets are standing at the stage like,
To be honest, I would watch that. It'd be more entertaining than
Crickets.
last year's
Oh.
E3.
fuck, roasted. Man, last year's E3 was so cringy.
Yeah.
Oh, PlayStation. So cringe. Fuck.
Next one is Bethesda.
Yeah.
Skyrim remaster!
The cool kids of fucking E3.
The cool kids.
Yeah, they're the cool kids. Where they're just
Um,
like, "Hey, motherfucker,
we've
we're
got,
gonna announce our shit in like cool stream and like talk about Rage 2 before fucking E3, and then we're gonna announce shit in E3, and then it's gonna come out like 2 months later."
They're doing a full press conference, or are they doing like
That's
a
Pete
Nintendo
Hines, by the
Direct?
way.
No, that's
That was,
just how
that was
you
my
sound.
Pete Hines
Oh, okay.
impression.
That's good.
What were you saying? Sorry.
Are they doing like a Nintendo Direct kind of thing, or are they doing a full
No,
presentation?
they're doing a full.
Who else was it that's
live
jumping on the
presentation.
Nintendo Direct
Square
train?
Enix.
Oh, okay, that's it.
Bethesda.
Well, we've got Fallout 69
Seven.
coming out.
Yeah, Dinner for 76.
Is it 76? I thought it was 69.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's definitely 76.
Fuck. I was like, oh, it's so funny.
Wow.
Great work, guys.
Wowie. Yeah, so we still don't know. We don't know anything about that one. I don't know.
There's
I-
talk about
I thought
it
it was a
being an
weird
MMO.
move. I've heard from another podcast that was saying they made that move, so talked about it on the stream, announced the game, just so you know that it's not a mainline Fallout game. So then when they talk about it at E3, you're not like disappointed. But I still think that's a fucking weird move. Like E3's next week. Like no one knew about this Fallout 76 thing. Like
Yeah, it was.
that was weird.
Yeah, I did not expect that.
Yeah.
It was kind of just like, why don't you just wait? Like,
Yeah, I don't like. I understand Rage because like it leaked and they were just like, yeah, whatever. We'll just tell people about it. But I don't get the move with Fallout 76. So from what they're saying now, it's like an online survival game. Like, have you heard of Rust?
No.
No,
No.
I haven't.
So it's like online survival.
Rust-oleum.
You're just like in this open world, like kind of Minecraft,
Mhm.
but then you got to compete against other people to like get their shit and survive, kind of thing. So it's going to be that in the Fallout universe. That's what they're saying, but
Cute.
we don't know anything.
Do you think there'll be any new IP?
New IP? I don't think so.
Do you think we'll get any other sequels? Elder Scrolls,
I don't.
Wolfenstein 3.
That's
Wolfenstein. Not
I hope-
Wolfenstein.
yeah,
Doom.
Oh, Doom sequel, that'd be cool.
Doom. Rage we already know about. Fallout 76 we already know about now. I don't know what else they got in the works, man.
Doom is perfect.
I'm really hoping. My theory is they got Fallout 76 out of the way, so then they can talk about Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh yeah.
I would
True.
suck my own penis.
Please do that.
We will record that and put it on the Hangs with Rog
I will
Facebook
watch
page and
that.
YouTube channel.
AKA Pornhub. Oh man, but like, I don't think it's enough time
What do you mean it's not enough time?
because Fallout came out 2 years ago now.
Is it the same, like, it's probably a dumb question, I'm probably just phrasing it silly, but it's the exact same team that works on Fallout, and
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
so do they like usually alternate and do like a Fallout and then an Elder Scrolls, or?
Well, there hasn't been that many, and they take fucking ages to make them. So when we're saying it's Fallout 4, it's only their second Fallout at Bethesda. It used to be Interplay that made it in the 90s.
The only
Or
Fallout I
2000s?
played was I played New Vegas.
Yeah, so that was a different studio. That's Obsidian,
Oh.
which is like sort of an offshoot of Fallout 3. Right? So Bethesda made Fallout 3 and Fallout 4.
What year did they make Fallout 3?
2008.
Fuck me.
Exactly. So that's why I'm thinking it's a little bit too soon for Elder Scrolls 6, but
Too soon, bro.
I would be fucking keen. You guys?
Yeah.
Meh? Just meh?
The only thing that they would announce, they'd be like, oh, cool. If they did Elder Scrolls 6, I'd be like, yeah, cool, I'll play it.
Do
No,
you
I won't.
have you played any of them? Like, properly?
I got Skyrim, like the Ultimate Edition on Steam.
That's,
And I played it a bit, but I
just love being in that universe.
Have you played much?
I just
of,
love being in your universe.
VR. Or no?
What?
Just hitting on you. Have you played much of the VR? The version?
Yeah, I play heaps of it. I've found like... I played at the start and I was playing with like the teleport thing. And I was like, this is shit. I don't like that.
Do you play with a controller?
So then I played that, and then it's still like when you move the camera, you're sort of like moving in increments in like 45-degree motion, and I was like,
Yeah.
I got used to it,
Yeah.
and then I found out you can make it smooth movement.
Oh,
I was like,
so fuck.
fucking suck on my teeth.
Suck on my teeth.
Yeah, and then I started playing with the motion controllers, and I was like, you can't move back. There's no button to move back. And then I realized if you tilt the controller backwards, you can actually move backwards. And I was like,
You just hold backwards and then push forward. Like you hold it pointing backwards and then push forward and you move backwards.
no, there's no forward button on the move controllers. That's the thing. There's no like analog stick. There's
so
a
how
button.
do you move forward? With a button?
So you push the button down, and it moves forward.
In the
so then
direction
I was
where
like,
you're
but
pointing.
there's no direction. Yeah, I didn't realize when you move the controller itself, that determines what direction you're going in. So it's like, that felt really good because you got like the sword and shit, and the shield. It's fucking great. So good.
I don't want
Remember when
to
they
Switch.
fuck, man, when they announced it on VR and I just cried.
That's
Fuck.
beautiful.
Feels, man. Give me Elder Scrolls 6, please.
Bitches.
Next.
Anything else you want to add about Bethesda? No, we did.
No, I'm pretty good.
No.
I reckon I want to wait a little bit for like a new Wolfenstein. I fucking love number.
There's
2.
no way it will be this year.
Oh no way.
No.
What about Doom?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Paying
thinking. But
attention
then,
at all?
what do you mean?
Yeah.
We just talked about it in the gym.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just
Yeah.
it's just like echoing what we said.
Whoa.
Oh.
Dope. Fuck.
Oh, you're just like, what about a new Doom? That would be a great idea. Let's talk
The
about
reason
that.
why I don't think there will be a new Doom is that we know that they're collaborating with Avalanche to make Rage 2, and it's kind of the same sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are
That's
black
what-
though, so your opinion's irrelevant.
Whoa.
I'm
Too many
kidding. I love you.
jokers.
Okay. Moving on. Next one we got Devolver, who we
I don't
don't
know
give
what
a
that
fuck
is.
about. exactly. Move on. Then we have Square Enix.
Yes, sir.
Square Enix.
So Square Enix has got, they're publishing Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Are they going to talk about that? I don't know.
Surely they would.
Because that's the one that's going to be like a fucking Nintendo Direct. Right?
So they'll probably just show an extended trailer.
Yep, they have that. They have
Fucking love E3 week.
Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Fuck, keen. Yeah, real keen.
Then they have... Did you watch the teaser for that Avengers game?
No, I still haven't watched it. I didn't even know that. I still don't. Yeah.
I tagged you in it.
Really?
Yeah, like last week.
You tagged us. The video is like a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, but like the first one was the Avengers one.
I watched it because I thought it was a really long extended trailer.
Yeah,
I
me
was
too.
Like, yeah, and then
I didn't
was like,
actually realize I tagged you in it, and then I watched it, and I was like, oh, damn it.
I still watched the whole thing. I enjoyed it.
I stopped at Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, I don't know if apparently like because there hasn't been much about that since they announced it. It was just that little teaser of like a minute or so, and then they haven't talked about it since.
Is that a worry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
They have Final Fantasy VII remake.
Yeah.
That's never coming out probably.
They announced that ages ago, didn't
Exactly. It's coming out in 2035. Kingdom Hearts 3 was announced fucking 10 years ago. It was announced ages ago.
That has to come out.
2000.
Like
Yeah,
soon.
surely this
Has to. It looks polished and
Yeah.
good.
They've shown a lot more lately, so I reckon that's coming out this year. But yeah, I don't know what else they're going to show. I'm just really hoping they're going to talk about that Avengers game. That would be
What other IP does Square Enix have that's like back older
Deus
than
Ex
Deus Ex
is under them. Hitman.
Yep.
Hitman 2's been announced.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
I was gonna say Splinter Cell, but that's just Ubisoft, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Hitman 2 already got announced, didn't it?
Yeah.
Got leaked by accident. They posted something about
Would
it.
you reckon it'll be in like a season again? Will
Yeah.
they do the episodes?
They actually apparently that went really well for them.
Mm.
So yeah.
I
still
bought
haven't
it. I
You
bought
bought
it. Yeah, steel case.
Yeah.
Never played it. Sold it.
Fuck, you sell it?
Yep.
How much for? Dude,
$20.
You should have sold it to me. I would have bought it off
I
you.
thought you had it.
Didn't have.
Yeah,
I
to
don't
be
have
honest,
it.
I thought you did as well.
I thought you had it.
I don't
I
have
thought
it.
you got like a special.
I would have sold it to you. Yeah,
I was gonna
for
buy
sure.
that statue one.
Oh,
That's the
right,
thing. I
but shit.
love Hitman. And I was like, fuck yes.
That's
And
why I thought
just
you
didn't
had
get
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look on Gumtree.
I
and be
legit
like,
thought you had
buy
it as
off.
well.
Yeah, I would have sold it
That
to you.
steelbook was so nice. Yeah, too. I didn't even know
Yeah.
you had it.
Yeah, I bought it like because I
Fuck.
got it for
Real
like,
friends, real talk.
I had it. I got it for dirt cheap, and then I was like, I'm not gonna play this. Sold it on Gumtree when I had that Gumtree phase. When I was selling everything on Gumtree. Sold one of my left nut.
Oh,
Let's
really?
go.
I saw my right kidney.
Hey, probably
Nice.
to the same guy.
Cool.
It's like a guy that's just constituted of body parts from us that we've sold.
Nice.
It's like a Frankenstein looking
Ginger
motherfucker.
hair. Yeah, cool. Square Enix, not much. Like they've got a lot they can show.
I'm
and
just
they will show.
fucking hoping Avengers, please.
Yeah, I want
just
something.
Avengers me. Just avenge me. After Square Enix, we have Ubisoft.
Yes, Queen.
Ubisoft. What are they going to talk about? My fucking prediction. Splinter Cell, motherfucker. That's coming. Splinter Cell Apocalypse.
What?
I think
What do you mean?
was like the rumored name.
Oh, I was gonna say, did that get announced? What the fuck?
Apocalypse.
Not confirmed,
Yeah.
but
Splinter Cell, like keen as fuck for that.
yeah.
Like so keen.
Statue.
Gonna put it in my butt.
The new
Sick.
Assassin's Creed. I'm pretty keen to see what it's like. Like Greek mythology is my
They're
jam.
moving back to annual releases though.
Yeah, that's not good. That worries me. They need to take
Yeah.
2 years. 2 years is nice.
It's a new character as well.
Yeah, but they fixed their shit. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know how long they've been working on this for. Ubisoft has like 20 million studios.
That's true.
Like you don't know how long they've been working on this for.
Yeah, true.
I think the problem they have with working on them for so long, well, not like so long, but like working on them. I don't really know how to phrase this, but essentially the point I'm getting to is that like
Ingress.
I feel like games come out like Origins that do a pretty decent job. Like I haven't played it, but for the most part, it seems that it was pretty well received.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And people liked it, and people liked that character, and some people wanted to see like more of that character. And then you obviously go and announce a new game, which is just like in a new area, and it doesn't continue off those stories. It's always like individual stories. I think
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed has this opportunity to be telling like really nice long stories in their universe, and they just sort of like don't.
So you want them to be like actual sequels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
did
we
that-
obviously,
they
I
did
didn't
that
play
for a
it heaps.
bit,
Yeah.
And it was good.
They did it at
I
the
liked
start.
Like Assassin's Creed 1 and 2.
Desmond.
It was lit.
Desmond. What was his last name? Who cares? Dead.
Raymond.
He did.
His name was Desmond.
That's it. Yeah, Desmond. Yeah, fuck. I was really into Assassin's Creed.
His name was Desmond. Gets stabbed
Fuck.
by the girlfriend from Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Beautiful. Yeah, not keen on Assassin's Creed.
Ubisoft.
Because I
Not keen?
heard all the hype
Yeah.
about Assassin's Creed Origins, and I got it with
Yeah.
the statue.
It's just not your
It
jam.
was like $60. I was like, fuck it, I'll get it. And then
Yeah.
I just played it, and I was like, this feels exactly like every single other Assassin's Creed I've ever played.
Really?
It did not feel much different, man. It
What?
did not. That's what it worries me. Like, yeah, they took
That's
2 years off. People,
You're the only person I've heard say
people
that,
missed
though.
it a little bit. Yeah, but it feels the same, man.
You have no soul. Shut up.
Yeah, I know. Ginger life.
I kind of want
Um,
to play it, but whatever. I
Do you
think
own
I'm
it?
just gonna skip Origins and go to Odyssey. No, I don't.
That's the thing, is I'm like the reason that I'm intrigued or
This is the
interested
Greek
in.
mythology
Yep.
part.
Yeah,
That's it.
I'm
It's my love of like God of War.
Because apparently
currently.
you fight like gods and shit, like Anubis and shit.
Fuck.
Fuck, that's crazy. Still going.
How would that fit into the mythology though, of like the ongoing story of Assassin's Creed?
I don't know.
Because like,
They
like
make it
I know
weird.
that it's
They
got
have
like a
fucking
fantasy
couple
element
of-
to it, but
Eden and
But
shit.
that's like
so-
a big jump.
yeah, but
Not
like
like just killing
Yeah, I
one
don't know.
guy.
yeah,
as
like
a part
mystical
of it.
artifact killing gods, like that's a big.
Yeah. No, I get it, but at the same
Yeah,
time,
but Roger, it's a big step. Alright, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
I don't want to understand. I just want to see it.
Yeah,
I just want
fair.
to fight Zeus again.
I just love that
fuck
like
his shit up like in God of
the
War 3.
trailer that they showed was that scene from fucking 300. It's Sparta. Gone. He dead.
What else does Ubisoft have? The Crew 2. I'm so excited for the Crew 2. Not. Like
Crew
zero
number 2,
fucks.
as in number 2.
Kind of like it kind of looks good, but then
Number
I'm
3.
like, man, do I need it? Probably not. Do I want to pilot a fucking plane? No, not really. Do I want to drive a boat? No, not really. Do I want to drive a car? Nah, I got Rocket League. I'm sweet. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Or you
I'll
can
see how it
turn
goes.
your
I bought the
Xbox on
Crew
for
one
Forza.
like when it became. I think Chris and I got it for $10.
Worth
Played
it?
the fuck out of it. Yeah,
Mm.
for sure. For $10. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good.
That
We
was
played
the
it for like
Battlefront 1.
a solid weekend.
Yeah.
Like, we bought the original
Put it down.
Battlefront for what?
Yeah.
$18, and then the season pass for $10. Like,
Yeah.
That was
Good-
worth it. Yeah.
good
Yeah.
times.
And we had like a
$28 game, solid.
What else do they
Made
have?
by a nice little indie studio.
yeah, it's-
Ubisoft. What others? What else do they have?
That's it.
Yeah, well, this stuff.
Oh, Splinter Cell. Oh, you
Yeah,
talked about it a little bit at
yeah.
the start. I'm gonna sneeze.
Do it.
What was the gap? The year gaps between South Park?
It's between
Stick of
Stick of Truth.
Came out when I lived
and,
at my parents'
Like
house. still.
6 years or something. 4 years.
Uh,
Because I knew it was on 360 and then
yeah,
it was
about
yeah.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah. Because that was really cool games like those two. I don't know that like.
They're
they
not,
could-
there's not going to be another
Oh
one.
no
just
way!
yet.
But I mean, like they could
Yeah.
go like, oh, we're gonna do this property now.
What else do they have? Far Cry just came out. There's not going to be another one just yet.
Fuck.
Any new IPs you reckon from Ubisoft?
New, well, I hope so.
When's the last time they announced a new IP?
Any nude
What's the most
IP?
recent?
Most
IP?
recent IP for Ubisoft.
The Crew?
Yeah, I can't think of it. What
Far Cry
else?
is old.
Do you reckon they'll do a new Need for Speed? They did one last year, but they
That's
sort of
EA,
annualized
you
that. Oh,
dickhead.
my bad. Fucking sorry. I was gonna be like, yeah, they fucked that with microtransactions. I should have known I was talking about EA.
What else do they have? Ghost Recon. Shit.
Fuck yeah, Ghost Recon.
Yeah.
I was keen for that. I haven't even played it yet.
Nah.
I
Played
They
played
do
the
all of
beta.
the Tom Clancy games.
Played the beta, bought the statue and the game for like $60 again.
Oh, that's right.
Because I just love that statue. Looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's a
The-
good statue. Yeah, I'm not keen on anything from Ubisoft really. What's really sad this year is like a lot of stuff has leaked. So
Yeah,
I'm
I've
still
s-
hoping there's stuff that hasn't.
stayed
we
off.
don't know.
Like the
Yeah.
second I saw one leak, I was like, and also when they said that PlayStation was going to announce things slowly, I was like, I'll just stay off. So I've tried to stay off Facebook. Yeah, it's
Okay, the one we're most excited about is next, boys. PC gaming show.
Roger, you can answer all these.
Yeah,
You
boy.
can talk about it.
Nah, literally like zero fucks. Apparently, it's a terrible show. Like, it's just like no one, because it's not like
Can't be that bad. Did you see
a
EA's press
Microsoft
conference last
caliber
Oh,
kind of thing.
it's just like,
It's just like
I just-
meh.
Just
Just
like,
PC
what is it
people.
different? like different games coming out on PC? Is it also like different equipment and stuff, like different
Yeah, it's mostly what it is.
like mouses and shit?
Fucking hey, graphics card,
Motherboard,
motherfucker.
CPU.
I reminded myself when I
Motherboard.
mentioned
Cool
EA
mouse.
Ram it in
Glows
here.
in the dark. Yeah,
My mate won a keyboard the other day on a comp.
motherfucker.
And won like a,
Can
it's
you,
like a
like,
fucking amazing one.
Can I pay him to win stuff for me?
Yeah, sure. Same guy too. Wait, do you want to buy the keyboard of him?
Not really. No.
I'm like, you gonna use it? And he's like, I don't even have a computer at home.
Oh,
Fuck.
no.
It's
My
amazing.
keyboard glows, man. Fucking lights up. My WASD fucking red.
Nice man.
It's literally lit.
and it's a
lit.
Rog computer.
PC gaming show, meh, don't give a fuck about.
Cool.
Unless they talk about Cyberpunk. Where's Cyberpunk going to be?
Isn't who's doing Cyberpunk?
Exactly. Who's doing Cyberpunk?
No, like who?
CD Projekt Red.
CD Projekt Red. They don't have their own conference.
They'll
So
do it
they're
in
going to be
Sony's.
Sony's. Ooh.
Here's the thing, here's the thing.
Microsoft or Sony, whoever grabs the
Yeah,
rights. Like
or
as in,
nah, I reckon
to get
Sony has more
exclusive.
money to put towards CD Projekt Red to get that like pseudo. You know how Sony does that thing where games aren't exclusive, but people who didn't know, for example, mums and dads buying presents for their kids, would think that the game's fucking exclusive. Like for example, Battlefront 2, they had a marketing deal with.
Oh yeah, for sure.
With
yeah,
EA,
that's
where-
why they do it. Yeah.
Yeah, it literally was everything that was Battlefront said PlayStation. And, like you couldn't see Xbox on any of the marketing.
I actually think Microsoft's going to put some money into that.
You reckon?
Yeah, because PC.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, well, like I feel like PC is gonna be like the place to play. What's it called? Fucking
Cyberpunk.
yeah, Cyberpunk because and we spoke about it on the podcast ages ago, or maybe on the podcast or on the show, where they had that sort of leak thing, where they do like press
Yeah,
the
yeah,
button
yeah.
and then it frame in. It was like there was the 3 E's. So
Yeah.
they're gonna announce something there. It might even just be that they just put something on their Facebook page while E3 is playing. But I feel like the one that people are gonna be watching the most is gonna be Sony. Like.
Everyone's going to watch everything.
Yeah, I don't know, but like I mean, if
I reckon Microsoft's going to put some dosh in there and get them at their presentation.
I wasn't
Because they
planning
have
to watch it
nothing
with you
else.
guys, like we're gonna watch them all together, aren't we?
Yeah.
So if I wasn't planning to do that, I would literally watch highlights for all the other ones and watch the full Sony press conference and Nintendo's.
I still like watching the whole thing.
yeah.
You don't have to come. So no.
Cool, thank you,
Kinda
thank
don't
God.
want you
I'll be there, Ed.
so fuck
I was just gonna sleep anyway.
Yeah, so I don't know, and it'll be weird if it's at the PC gaming show, but that's the only reason why I would watch any of it, really.
Fucking Sony, Sony.
Next one, we have got
Oh, there's
the
more to
big
talk about
boy.
Sony.
What?
More stuff to be excited about.
What are you saying?
What are you talking about?
With Sony.
Yes.
Are we talking about Sony?
I was announcing Sony, you just interrupted me
I thought we were talking about
to
Sony that
talk
entire
about
time.
Sony.
No, we're
Fuck.
talking about PC Gaming Suite.
Talking about PC gaming show,
He literally
man.
said, I don't know, like, they're going to have nothing. And you thought we were talking about Sony.
You big dickhead. Idiot. So, next one. Big boy Sony. What do they have? What do they not have?
All the
CD
stuff.
Projekt Red.
Motherfucker's gonna walk on stage again and be
Cyberpunk.
like, hey, motherfuckers, about to walk off. Fucking watch my games, motherfucker.
She's like, look at my shadow, it's
Pew,
Crash
pew, pew,
Bandicoot!
pew, pew, pew. Spyro.
Yeah, it will be actually.
Open with Spyro. He's gonna wear a fucking Spyro t-shirt. Talk about Spyro. Be like,
Is the Zombie Days one,
Days Gone.
is that PS Sony exclusive?
Yes.
I reckon they'll open with
I'm
that.
very excited. There's a lot more stuff coming out for it
I
too.
reckon.
When's the delay to? September, yeah?
What?
When was it? Or 2019?
Yeah, that's
2019.
delayed.
Fuck.
Yeah.
There's
March
like
or
you can
something.
actually watch on YouTube. Who was it? I think it was Games Radar that got the exclusive again. And they've got like 9 hours worth of content from Days
I mean
Gone.
again.
Because they did the same thing for Spider-Man.
I was Game Informer.
That's the one. Yeah.
Get your facts
I
straight.
said I
Spider-Man?
think it was Games Radar.
Like so many things.
Yeah. So, what Sony
Dog.
said they're going to do is they're going to talk about their big 4 games that are coming up. So,
Mhm.
what was it? Ghost of Tsushima.
Ooh,
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
That Ghost game looks cool.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
fucking
so
awesome.
keen to see what Sucker Punch is doing. Like,
Yeah, that's amazing.
I don't even have to see it. I'll give him my money. I have
Fuck.
full faith in them.
Like, that's the thing, like, new IP you should not give a fuck about. And then they were just like, oh, we're doing this and this. You're like,
Man, infamous.
Yeah.
Infamous in, like, samurai
setting.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
shit.
Take my money, like, right now.
Japanese out of 10.
That, what is it? Last of Us and fucking
Oh, fucking
big
Last
boy,
of Us.
big boy weird cunt. What's his name?
Big boy, we can't.
Kojima.
Oh, yeah, Death Stranding with
Are we finally going
Big
to
Boy.
find out what
Nice.
that game is about?
No.
No, you're gonna get it. You're gonna play it. You're gonna finish it. You're gonna credits the roll. You're gonna be like,
I don't.
what was that game about?
I don't want to get it.
It's Annihilation, the
Yeah,
game.
like what the fuck?
I'm over it.
I am too, but I probably will get it just to play it.
I'm
It'll be
just
one of those
like-
things everyone will get.
I'm not like, I understand he's a big deal and stuff. Like, he's a genius. That's cool. I have no interest in Metal Gear Solid. Like, I appreciate it. I appreciate that it exists. That it's a good game. Not denying that. Just not my thing. Like,
I reckon you'll get it. It'll come out and you'll be like, everyone's gonna be talking about it.
maybe
Unless
once,
it comes out.
maybe
and
once I
flops.
know what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm not one to like get something because everyone's talking about it.
I know what you mean, but I mean, I thought you
Yeah.
might be interested in it just because it's like going to be one of those.
It's
Like, it's a big deal.
weird.
It's going to be a big
The
deal.
game
when it
that
comes
I'm probably
We don't know
most
what it
excited
is,
for.
man. Like,
out. Dude,
could be about
babies,
killing babies for,
and-
you know.
and goo.
Like, fucking throwing babies in the river and shit. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I reckon it's just gonna talk about it again, show a weird bit with someone else, like Del Toro or something. Just be like, yeah, sick. My game's amazing. Not gonna tell you what it's about, but it's amazing. What else do they have? Oh yeah, so like you said before, they're gonna announce 4 new games. Did they say it's new IPs or just new games?
I thought they were just dropping 4 big bits of news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to announce new games.
Oh, is that what they said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It'll probably be like, probably like a mixture of the.
Yeah. I didn't catch if it was new IPs or just new games. So it'd be sequels and stuff. But they obviously have a lot of shit to talk about. Keen to see some VR stuff. I haven't played Moss. I'm planning on getting that. I'm getting Doom VFR tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How much is that?
$20.
Oh, shit, that's awesome. That would be so much fun.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck.
keen.
It's
Charging
scary,
it.
I reckon. And the music as well will be sick.
Yeah, I'm real keen. I'll get that. I'll talk about it probably next time. Probably not, because we're going to talk about what actually happened at E3. Anything else you want to add about Big Boy Sony?
No.
Keen. Very keen.
What are you excited for? What do you...
Days Gone
Spider-Man.
and Spider-Man, yeah.
Spider-Man. Fuck, that's soon as well.
Oh, question.
Yes.
Answer.
Rockstar.
Yes,
Where
mate.
do they ever do anything for E3?
Rockstar is like way beyond E3. So
They've never. Have they
E3?
ever done E3?
Yeah.
Do they show
yeah, they used
anything
to.
at
Yeah, they used to.
They just don't anymore.
Last time they were like even remotely in there was when
They were gonna do.
they remade Grand Theft Auto 5 for PS4 and Xbox.
Oh yeah.
They weren't
true.
even there. It's just like a guy from Sony was like, "Hey, we're getting Grand Theft Auto 5 fucking remastered for PS4."
That's
I
a
heard they were
really
gonna
great
do-
remaster.
I heard
Yeah,
they were
oh,
gonna
yeah.
do. Like it was big rumored that they were gonna be there last year, and show Red Dead for a trailer.
But then it didn't go.
But
because of
apparently the
shooting.
trailer was like someone walking into a bar and shooting up the place, and it was like the same time the shooting happened in America.
Yeah. I don't think that was true. Like they don't
Yeah.
need to do anything at E3. They haven't
Yeah.
done anything in.
But
a
all
long time.
when I say like all they
Um,
need to do is like literally just have someone from Sony there or whatever or anything, and then just have like a trailer that
They
they've sent
probably
in, they've emailed.
They might actually.
Is-
Interested to see.
I reckon that's about it.
Mm.
They'll just have a trailer there.
Is-
If they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Rocksteady partnered with like anyone? Because they could announce a new IP as well.
Rocksteady, Sony.
Where did they announce Arkham Knight?
Good question. I don't remember.
Sony grabs up
Warner
really
Brothers.
Lots of money, man.
I'd love another Arkham game.
I don't remember.
They
the
can make some
announcement
great
of
games and consoles,
Arkham
but they
Knight.
can't make a good movie to save their life.
DC.
I don't know if it was
Sony.
announced at E3.
Alright.
I don't remember seeing it. I don't know.
Dude,
I don't
Homecoming,
remember.
you know
I fucking don't remember last year's E3 or some of it.
what I mean?
So
Too many beers.
Do you remember yours? No,
too many,
didn't
Too
we?
many tacos.
We were at my house eating tacos.
Yeah,
It
drinking
was
beers.
Good
beautiful.
times. I would be really interested to see. What was someone had a prediction about Rocksteady? Was it me?
Yeah, you said that they were gonna make a DC, like another DC or like another.
And we talked about where it could be
Superhero
like a
game.
Deathstroke
Like
game
who?
or something like that.
Yeah, that's
Like, what would
right.
they do? Like, could and if they couldn't pull off Superman and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But that's your
We'll
own.
see.
I don't know. There's rumors that they've.
So your Splinter Cell one will probably be coming true.
Yeah, I reckon that's in the bag.
Yeah.
It's in the bag. It's in the ball bag.
It's in
Yeah.
the bowl bag.
Last of Us might come out this year.
Nah. Lel.
They're showing stuff about it.
Hey, but my prediction was right. Solo
Mate,
fucking.
you know what
tanked.
else they showed?
What?
Last Guardian for 10 years before it came out.
Your prediction wasn't that Solo tanked. You just said Solo was going to be shit.
Yeah, no, true.
So it turns out you were wrong. And I was right, because I didn't like it.
Or did you say you didn't like it so your prediction would come true?
I'm a genius.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that's why I said Last of Us is coming out this year.
Yeah, I thought
Next year we
so.
do predictions. We should place bets.
Holy shit, squad to 10.
Is it actually?
Yes.
Holy fuck. Yeah, I need to go home, Jesus Christ.
We just crossed an hour. We're sweet.
Look.
Anything else? God of War 2? Sick.
God of War, no,
don't
God of
do that to
War
me.
expansion pack, DLC. I'll pay through my fucking ass for that shit.
One of my mates just started
Yeah.
playing it, and I've been messaging him, asking like where he's up to and stuff,
Yeah.
and just like feeling like, man, I'm so keen, like
Oh.
just those moments. Like you guys
Jake.
know the moments. I'm not gonna mention them for the people who haven't played it yet, but
Yeah.
like just those big moments where you were just like, oh shit, okay, you know, coming out of the mine.
Jake messaged me and was like, what does Athena have to do with Kratos at all? And I was like, man,
Just
god damn it.
I
Like,
wish someone made a video of like all the key moments that would happen.
I did it.
that probably
Oh,
exists.
you did?
I didn't like do the video, but I watched a video.
Oh,
of-
that was like someone saying that.
Yeah.
if-
I watched the recap of all the. I think it was what 5 games before, because you got the 3 and 2 PSP ones.
Right.
I even watched those.
Nice.
I was recap of all the games before I got into it, and I was like, "Yep, I'm
Oh,
ready,
yeah, no shit.
fucking ready."
Yeah.
But yeah, my mate's just like having it, and he's loving it too. Like he's
How
really
can you
loving
not like? Has anyone like not liked it? Can you not like that
it.
game?
There are some people that like not people that I think that didn't like it, but there are a lot of people that were like hype, shit,
Wow.
not real hype. Like Jim Sterling's notorious for that. He didn't like love it. He was like, yeah, it's alright. Combat's kind of shitty.
Little bitch. Fuck off.
Sterling can eat a dick.
He also was
Must
like one of the
have
people.
fun.
He gave Breath of the Wild a 6 out of 10.
Fuck off.
Why do you
Sterling.
even watch him still? If
'Cause I-
someone like shat on a game that I love that much and like gave no good reason for it, I'd be like,
He gave good reasons
your
for it.
opinion is shit.
But I would agree with most of the stuff he said about it. I just wouldn't give it that low of a score.
because of
Like
this
the main thing that he hated, he was like, I don't like that your weapons break. I was like, yeah, fucking same, man. Still one of my favorite games I've ever played. You put up with that shit. Shitty mechanics happen, alright?
Guys, Dreams. Do you remember the Dreams? The Dreams on the PlayStation 4s?
What?
Do you remember Dreams? From the people who made Little Big Planet and
Oh,
stuff?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Apparently it's like next level shit.
I mean, next
I was listening to a podcast, so one of the hosts there got to play it at a PlayStation event like
So the
a couple
game
of
isn't
weeks ago.
out?
No, it's not out. But apparently, like, the amount of stuff you can do in there, like, you can make your own video game in there, like, whatever the fuck. They were like, oh, you want to do this? Yeah, sick, do it. You want to make a tree? Yeah, sick, we'll make a tree. Okay, that tree looks cool. Let's, like, copy it a bunch of times. Okay, that looks like a cool, like, landscape. Let's make it the background and make a side scroller.
Fuck, that's cool.
And they made like a third person shooter or like a racing game, like whatever the fuck you want to make, you can make if you want to. If you want to put in the effort and make a game, you can do it in there apparently. Like the guy was saying, like if they somehow make it possible that like you can make your game and then make it
Available.
as its own standalone thing. Like you could do that. Just go onto your PlayStation, you have the game, and just launch it from there instead of having to go into Dreams.
So
Apparently,
make,
it's like the guy was like blown away. He's like the amount of shit you can do in
so I
there.
could finally make my prison game that I've always wanted.
Yeah, but the thing is like for me anyway, for me personally, I'd be like, I'm not
I wouldn't put the effort into playing it, but I would
exactly.
play
I
other
would
people's
be
games.
interested in playing what other people have made.
like
Yeah,
mods.
for sure.
Yeah.
Huh. Like, for example, Super Mario Maker, like, we obviously made a couple of levels there, but I just didn't have the patience to keep making them all the time.
Yeah.
Whereas I've played heaps of other people's levels that are just insane.
Yeah, I'm the same with games like that. With
Yeah.
Little Big Planet. With
I wanna
Mod
be,
Nation
like-
Race.
I feel like I'm a creative person, but I just can't be bothered being creative. So I'm not that creative. You know?
Fair enough.
So Sony
Fair enough.
gonna kill it. Next topic, Nathan, you take us.
No.
Yes. Nintendogs.
Nintendogs. Do you reckon they'll announce a new Nintendogs game?
I
on
saw
Switch?
something about that recently. Actually.
I'd actually buy that and play it. If they made
you
one
would?
on Switch, 100% I would.
You reckon you would?
Dude, if they made a Nintendogs on Switch, I fucking would. I don't even have a doggo. You guys have doggos.
Yeah, true.
I just cry myself.
You have one. It's right here.
Yeah, true. Man, a little treat, a little steak. Yeah.
No, you take that back. You can't bump me. You-
I waited for you
you
to like look at
stealth
him like
bumped
he's
me.
gonna fucking look away.
You insulted me and stealth bumped me. You
Little
stealthed
faggot.
me.
I stealth chat.
Wow, that's stealthy.
Oh wow.
Dude, cupcakes? Yeah.
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Guys, I don't know if we've spoken about this. Are you guys aware that Pokemon Let's Go is not the mainline Pokemon game that was talked about like last year's E3 when the guy was at his desk? And was
Fuck,
like,
for real?
Really?
there's like a
Another one.
mainline fucking one that's coming out next
Don't
year.
do that.
Oh no.
Don't
For
do that.
real.
Now
Whew,
that-
I gotta put this away. Sorry.
Yeah,
That's
I didn't
weird.
think you guys knew because like
Do you
I
reckon
feel
they
like
would
we
just,
would
like,
have talked about it, and I was like, I
release
wanna-
that. They're gonna release that. Get a bit of taste. Get everyone back keen for it. And then be like,
I was okay with that.
for sure.
I was perfectly
That's
okay
so
with Let's Go Pikachu being the Switch Pokemon.
Yeah.
I was
That's what I thought
like
it
I
was.
mentioned. Was it last week when we were talking about it? I was like, I'm not disappointed, but I'm like,
You wouldn't mind a brand new
I
one.
was expecting like something new, but this is new enough that I'm excited for it.
I don't know. I feel like I've had enough of new Pokemon. Like,
I don't want new like more Pokemon. I want a new game.
like for me,
I'm okay with a brand new
I
game
get
with the
ya.
original Pokemon.
yeah. Instead of like remastering it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. See, for me, the perfect Pokemon game was Soul Silver and Diamond.
Hard Gold.
Heart Gold, that's the one. The reason being is Kanto is obviously my favorite region, and the Johto is like a cool region as well. But I love that you've got the Johto region.
Not enough water though.
You've got the Johto region. You do all the Johto stuff, and you finish it. You go to the league. You beat the league.
So much
And
content.
the post game is the original fucking game that you played, but you do it
Yeah.
like backwards. It's the same sort of thing as like Black
Amazing.
and Black version 2. It expands upon what happened in the previous game. Like Team Rocket's gone, they're coming back. Like
So good.
yeah, for me, Soul Silver was my favorite Pokemon game that I ever played. Followed very closely by like Generation 3. Like Leaf Green and that were awesome as well.
Mm.
But I love Kanto and I love Hoenn and I like Johto.
Yep.
But for me, for example, where Johto always comes up is like I was a big fan of the show growing up, and the Johto region was when I started watching it. That's when you had like Master Quest and stuff like that, and the movies from the Johto were fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like Entei taking on a fucking Charizard.
So good. So good. After we talked about it, I think it was when I went to Queensland. Remember I was saying like I have Sun and haven't really played it. I got over it.
Same.
I've been playing the fuck out of it. I've almost finished it.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it's actually really good. Like the improvements in that game are like it's just always improving on old stuff.
Question with it.
Yeah.
My brother played it and
Yep.
he liked it. He's a massive Pokemon fan as well, but
Yep.
he mentioned that it felt like he was holding his hand a lot of the way. Do you feel like that?
Yeah, it's but like I'm okay with it because like it's been in every single Pokemon game.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
and that's like we've talked about it at like length in the
Yeah.
past, but that's my issue with Pokemon
Yeah.
games. I love Pokemon and I know
that's still,
Pokemon.
it's still in there.
I need a game that doesn't hold my hand.
Yeah, I don't
Like-
think you're ever gonna get that, man.
Like, but the
Because-
thing is, even just like, do you need me to go over how to catch Pokemon? No, cool, done. Or yes, no worries. It'll teach someone how to play. That's all I fucking need. It's that first like hour or 2 hours of Pokemon that fuck with me so much that I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, this is draining. You know, and it's always the same thing. It's you got to save the professor. You got to do something for the professor. Go to the first town. Come back to the first town. Go to the second town. Fight the first gym.
It's
and then
been
get
there
your first
since
gym.
Blue.
Yeah, I know. It
It's
needs to
not going
fucking
away.
change.
But yeah, like you're either like on board with it or yeah, I'm not expecting it to go away. But yeah, so I'm hoping to talk a little bit about the one for next year as well. That'll be sick.
I don't reckon they will at all.
Yeah, because they're doing
like 1%
fucking
chance. They
Smash
want-
Bros.
Smash Bros and also the new Pokemon they'll talk about too. The new one coming out.
Let's
in
go.
September, yeah.
But yeah, there's one coming out next year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm a little
Is that
hard.
announced?
It's confirmed that
Oh, they could-
Let's Go
the
is
one-
not the
oh.
main one, and there's going to be one next year. Yeah,
That's cool.
but we
Okay,
don't know
sick.
anything about it.
Lit.
Negatory about it. What else? That's it. Nintendo. Meh.
Yeah, Smash Bros. Like, Smash
What do you
Bros.
want
is
from Smash Bros?
Same shit.
Yeah.
Do you want the same shit?
I feel like Smash Bros. Is like the FIFA of Nintendo. Like, they don't need to expand upon it. They've got their formula. It fucking works. Just keeping the graphics good and
I
introducing
want
new
them to
characters.
bring the sort of story mode they had in was it the Wii one?
It was
Brawl?
cold.
Brawl? Brawl?
Yeah.
Brawl?
Brawl.
Brawl.
I remember that. I loved it. Like,
Yeah,
I
that was sick. Why did they take that
absolutely
away?
loved it. So the reason that they got rid of it was that they released the game, and about a week after they released the game, somebody finished it and posted the whole thing online. And the creator of the game was like, "This sucks, man. I put so much effort into this and making some cute little twists and shit, and y'all just fucking shared it. You guys suck." His butt hurt. That's why he didn't put a story mode in.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, legit. Look it up.
Wow. That's sad.
Yeah.
Anything else we want to add about any E3s? We're at a minute 15.
A minute 15.
Minute 15. Fuck, that's good.
Why do you-
Why do
why
I
do
always
you
do
do
that?
that?
It always.
Fucking
An hour
retard.
15.
Fucking
Yeah, no,
Battlefront field.
nothing. Keen as
God damn
fuck
it.
for Sony. as per
Battlefield.
usual.
Battlefield.
I feel
It
like I
doesn't happen in
struggle
E3,
through
I
everything
think.
else.
What's that?
When it comes to E3, I struggle through everything else.
Oh.
What do you mean?
So you
Like, I'm
mean
just
that
like-
you would just watch a highlight reel?
No, I mean, I watch the fuck out of Sony. But like Microsoft as well, like if they're not going to bring anything big, I'll struggle through
We
it.
skipped at the end of Microsoft last time when they announced Scorpio, didn't we?
Yeah, like,
We're like, yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
Latest.
Peace off.
And they're like,
mate.
oh, by the way, Scorpio.
off,
We're like,
Ghost.
oh shit.
Peace off, Ghost.
Piss off, Ghost.
Alright, let's do a quick recommendation. And we'll get the fuck out of here.
Recommendations.
Alright. This is recommendations where we talk about what we recommend you guys give a crack at. So last week, I was really disappointed. I was going to tell you about this, Nathan, but I thought I'd wait another week so I can tell you about my disappointment. I tell you, man, you can tell the listeners about any sort of activities or like any book that you've read or whatever. What do you say? Oh man, I can recommend any other shows that I watched on the fucking plane that I already talked about in the previous segment. You literally just got back from Greece on a Kontiki tour. Could have gone, hey man, go fucking travel and shit. Nah. 13 Reasons Why. What have you got this week? Step the fuck up.
So, I've just got a list of 13 reasons why.
this is your tape, Roger.
This is your...
Hey guys, it's Hannah.
Oh no.
Hannah Baker. If you're listening to this,
Oh no.
I'm fucking dead.
I'm fucking dead, cunt.
Name of the episode, I'm fucking dead.
Fucking dead. Nathan Baker.
Do you want, like, I don't know, I feel like I feel like I'm that person. I'm at work and customers are talking to me like, yeah, when I got back from Greece, or when I was in Greece, I did this. I'm like, fuck off, Nathan.
I don't want to know what you did in Greece. I'm just saying, like, I would have... that's what I expect you to do. Be like, man, like, I just got back from a trip. I reckon it was really cool. I recommend, if you get the chance, travel. Go to do a Kontiki tour. It's really cool. Had a great experience. I didn't want to tell you about your trip. I don't give a fuck about you.
Wow.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
That's what I expect you to do. And you're just like,
13 reasons.
13 raisins.
So what have you got this week?
TV
so-
shows.
Doesn't even have
Yes,
anything.
TV shows. No, he does. He has
Doesn't
good,
even have
He
anything.
has good TV shows to talk about.
So I've been watching Silicon Valley,
Yes.
Yeah.
and it's kind of a... Like, my recommendation isn't like an everyone recommendation. You have to be like a particular kind of person. Like, our kind of people who are into like tech
Yeah.
stuff would
Yeah.
dig it, but like any normal person probably wouldn't. There's a lot of like there's a lot of references to like tech and coding and things like that, and like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a coder, but I get the humor.
You kind of get
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
And it's more like the nerdy side of things, and I think it's the first time that I've watched a show in a long time that has actually got me laughing out loud. Like, where I'm like watching it at midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, and I have to like try and keep myself quiet so I don't wake up the other people living in my house. I love it so much. I'm
Yeah,
just
I
about
wanna
to start the
watching
4th
it.
season.
The fact that you said
Silicon
it's
Valley.
like
Yeah.
What the
it's
fuck?
half-hour episodes,
I started watching it
And
with
it's
you
not-
when?
and they're like
He's
8
Monday?
He
episodes.
started watching it Monday.
On the 4th season.
He's in the 4th
On
season. He started
Monday.
watching Monday. Dude, it's Thursday tomorrow.
Minute of the silence here, boy.
What the fuck?
Jesus
I
Christ,
love it.
mate, you're fucked. Oh, that's right. You can't sleep these days. Fuck, you're cooked. Yeah, that's good, man. I'm actually really keen. I'm gonna start
Yeah,
it soon.
and I hope I haven't oversold it for you guys either.
No, I'm really keen
Just
on
need to
it.
get past the main character. And you
No, he gets better.
does he?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
Everyone else.
there's
Like I
one
said to
thing.
Nathan.
Yeah, there's one thing that's happening that's kind of weird right now. So I'm in like the 3rd season, and TJ Miller's in the show, and his voice is just kind of like changed. Like he's like a normal dude, like he is in Deadpool, but in season 3, he's got like this. I don't know how to explain it. Like regal voice. Like it literally sounds like he's trying to
Be British.
be like, yeah. He's like, I am the guy. Everybody come into me, and it's weird, and I don't understand why he changed. I don't hate it or anything. It's just kind of like odd, and I don't know if it's like a character thing that's gonna like, they're gonna pick up on it and be like, cunt, why are you fucking talking like that?
Yeah.
He just like shaves his beard weird, and
Yeah,
You know.
fucking creepy as fuck.
I love it.
It's good though.
What have you got, Finn?
To be completely honest, man. Oh
Did you go on a trip?
no! Wait, when did I?
Acid
buy
trip?
it? When did
Movements.
NHL 18. Oh.
I can recommend not having girlfriends.
Oh wow.
My heart.
I hope she doesn't listen to this.
No,
Actually.
she
Why would she do that? What
Yeah,
have you
it's NHL 18, and I bought that last week.
Yep.
I did.
No, you hadn't bought it, but you recommended
Yeah.
NHL
I
15.
fucking bought NHL 18.
You gotta
and
recommend
it's
NHL
lit.
18 this week.
Yeah, it's fucking updated, bro. NHL 18 is lit.
You make me sick.
Also, I recommend watching ice hockey because it's sick.
Nah.
Apparently the Golden Knights are getting fucked up now.
Yeah, 3-1.
Yeah.
Same as
I saw that
basketball,
the
so
other
one more win for Washington, and they get fucked all over the place, like Cavs, fucked all over the place. Kevin Durant,
What?
day. Hey, Kevin Durant.
Slender Man. Yeah, I've literally just been watching 13 Reasons as well. I've got like 2 episodes left.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It didn't need another season, and also the first season was so much better because it was just like I like the whole structure behind the tapes. And
There's like a
Yeah.
tension there that's not there in season 2. Like
Yeah.
Season 1 just had this. Oh my god, what did Clay do?
Bonnie
Yeah.
said the same thing. She's just like, I feel as if like last season there was like a bunch of fucked up shit happening and it was fucked, and
Like
you're
you
just like,
needed to watch the next
this
episode.
is hectic. I need to watch it. And then she's just like, with this one, it just like kind of sits here and then just goes boom and like goes to the fucking roof. And I'm like,
Did she finish it?
yeah, she finished it. I don't know what happens.
Do you get the feeling that like I mentioned how like when people were just saying shit like it just seems like a lot of damage control, like the things that people were
Yeah.
saying
Shit
with
in
season
the
1.
first season.
Like a lot of there's literally an interaction between 2 characters. One of them's like, she glamorized suicide, and the other guy's like, no, she didn't, and they give the reasons why. Like it's like
How many reasons they gave?
13.
Seven reasons.
What's the special code? Try 7.
Ooh, actually, what do you recommend, right?
Where was that from? I would recommend getting friends that give you presents on time. Not a month.
Fuck this shit,
I'm
I'm
joking.
out.
I'm joking. What was my recommendation?
Friends on time.
I completely forgot. Oh, yes. If you kind of want to get into comic books and you felt like it's a little bit daunting, one that I would recommend is Spectacular Spider-Man. Fucking fantastic. So that started...
Spectacular Spider-Man.
Spectacular one. Not
That's
amazing.
different to the one that I'm reading.
Yes.
Cute.
So Spectacular is... so that started again towards the end of last year, so there's not that many issues out. So that's why I'm saying it's a good sort of entry point. It's basically a little bit more sort of light version of Spider-Man where... what was I trying to say?
There's less sexual intercourse
Exactly.
and less tentacles.
But it's like a little bit funnier, so it's more light-hearted Spider-Man.
I think where Spider-Man is right now, an amazing Spider-Man. He's like older and stuff too. It's kind of depressing.
It's the same. It's set in the same like time.
Okay.
It's just a sidestep
Cute.
kind of thing. It's really good. It's it's sort of like I said, it's kind of lighthearted, a bit funnier, but then it picks up and shit gets real. Like he has this like deep and meaningful conversation with J. Jonah Jameson in one of the issues that I just read. And it's fucking cool. I won't spoil it, but yeah, if you're thinking of getting into comic books, I would recommend that. I think that's pretty much it. We've done another pretty long one, 1 hour 25,
Yeah, lit.
doing only 2 segments. Fuck yeah. But that's it. So we're on the social medias, doing nothing on Facebook,
Cute.
Instagram, Twitter. We also have a YouTube channel where you can listen to the podcast and watch some of our videos.
From ages ago.
Hangs with Rog, all the handles. That's pretty much it. You can also email us your feedback if you like.
And questions. Email questions.
Email questions. Yeah,
Questions.
things you want
We
us
can
to
have a
talk
segment
about,
for
any
fan
feedback.
mail.
Yeah. That's hangswithrog@gmail.com. But this is it for this week. But before we go, we will have to remind you of what we always say on the Hangs with Rog podcast, which is
If humans could grow feathers, tickling chins would be much easier.